my video, my rules. Okay, maybe till here I might do. I'm listening to on twice the speed, but it's still slow for me. So I am really excited for all of my March spreads so far. I think the magic lies in the narration and the audiobook. I refused to open until I was on camera. Okay. Guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Madhu, aka your chaotic book mom. The time has officially come for us to do some reset for the month of March. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you guys, but it is already March 13th. Okay, I am doing this reset very late because I did my February reset late. So I did not have any reason to reset. So we are starting late, but it is better late than never, right? So we are going with that theory in mind. We are starting our March reset in this video. It is going to be pretty long, I feel like, because I have some plans to, oomph up my home. There is some home decor waiting to be opened, and I do have some plans to update my journal because I did not do my February journal. Guys, I failed in my duty to update my journal for the past 2 months. My 2026 journal is just sitting pristine. Now I usually start my reset video by cleaning around the house, picking an audiobook, etc, etc. But this time we did our nails first. You know why? Because I was an idiot who banged my fingers on my kitchen countertop and broke a nail. Okay, it was an emergency situation. I had to intervene and I had to shorten my nails, but I did film a time lapse for you guys, so I will insert that. So since that is done, that is going to be the first portion of this video. Okay, I will let you guys go back in time and watch how I did my nails. Okay, go watch that first. Did you guys like my design? Because I am absolutely in love with the color combination I picked, and it looks very nice. Guys, now next thing on our agenda is we need to pick an audiobook before we do anything else around the house. Today is the Friday, I think it is the 13th. Yes, it is March 13th, the Friday, and the time is currently 11 a.m. in the morning, and I do have a lot of things to do around the house. And I just finished My Husband's Wife by Alice Feeney yesterday, and I am still reeling from the ending of that book. Okay, it was so good, so I need to pick another audiobook to listen to while I do chores around the house and do other things. We will be picking our audiobook now. I usually go to my Libro FM. Every month we do this reset video and I pick an audiobook from my list of ALCs. But this month I am going to pick something from my TBR jar picks. Okay, we picked 7 books for the month of March. I have not started or finished any book from my March TBR. Alright, we have 7 books. So we need to pick a book from that list so we can, read our TBR basically. I do have an audiobook for Arcana Academy by Eliskova. Now, before you guys get mad, I don't use Audible. Alright, but I do have some built up credits and I needed to use them up somehow because I did get an Audible subscription for free when I don't know, someone gifted it to me, or I don't know, there was some offer going on for something else, so I got 3 months of Audible free, 3 credits, so I had to use them up, and I found Arcana Academy on Audible. I could not find it anywhere else, so I'm going to download Arcana Academy and start listening to this book. Alright?
This is Audible.
Hodscape, an imprint of Hodder and Stoughton Limited, presents Arcana Academy
Arcana?
by Elise Cover.
I thought it was
Read
Arcana.
by Anna Burnett.
Okay, now that our audiobook is picked, I am going to start listening to this book, and I do have some cleaning up to do in my living room and my kitchen area. But once that is done, I have a very fun home decor DIY I have planned. Alright, I do have some wallpapers I have remaining from my other wallpaper DIY thing. I did it for my living room, so I have that, and I did order some picture frames. I've enjoyed all the scribbles for a couple of years, so I want something nice, something beautiful, and I do not want my kids to write on the wall anymore. So I am going to teach them how not to write on the wall by putting a wallpaper on them. Okay, now that is the agenda for today. Once that is done, I will take you guys along with me on a time lapse. I will update my journal. I will add all the spreads I have pending for the month of January. I need to do my February, all the pages and spreads, and I will draw or get my March pages ready. So that is the agenda for today. If I cannot finish it by today, I do have tomorrow and the weekend. My video, my rules. Okay, so that's what we are going to do today. I think that's all for the rambling. I'm going to go start listening to the audiobook, and I dug out my physical copy for Arcana Academy as well. I think I am going to do an immersive read for this. While I am doing other things around the house, I would be listening to an audiobook, and the other times I will sit down and read the physical book as well. I don't know if I would tab or annotate this book because it is pretty huge, and I would also be listening to an audiobook. But let's see how that goes. If I end up loving this book over like a couple of chapters, I would go back and highlight some stuff. But the map is gorgeous. Can you guys see the map? The map is gorgeous, and I feel like there are 2 maps here. That is beautiful. I love multiple maps in fantasy books. Okay, and we also have some pretty chapter headers as well. The font is not bad. The font is pretty big, and this book is around 500 something pages, 540 I believe. Yes, 544 pages. If you want to know what this book is all about, Clara Grace Bird has survived the underworld of Eclipse City through thievery, luck, and a whole lot of illegal magic. After a job goes awry, Clara is sentenced to a lifetime in prison for inking tarot cards, a rare power reserved for practitioners at the elite Arcana Academy. I just realized it was Arcana and not Arcana. That's outside. Just when it seems her luck has run dry, the Academy's enigmatic headmaster, Prince Kales, offers us an escape for a price. Kales believes that Clara is the perfect tool to help him steal a tarot card from the king and use it to recreate an all-powerful card long lost to time. In order to conceal her identity and keep her close, Kales brings Clara to Arcana Academy, introducing her as the newest first-year student and his bride-to-be. Thrust into the world of arcane magic and royal intrigue, where one misstep will send her back to prison or worse, Clara finds the prince she swore to hate may not be what she seems. But can she risk giving him power over the world and her heart? Or will she take it for herself? This is the first installment in this fantasy romance series, and I'm not sure what this series is called. Magic? I don't know. I need to check I think it just said Arcana Academy and Arcana Academy Book 2. So it might be just called an Arcana Academy series. So I'm not sure, but we are starting with this book. Let's go do our stuff, okay?
Arcana Academy.
I'm currently on chapter 3 on Arcana Academy, but I had another idea. Okay, before the light goes out in my desk area, I want to take some pictures. I hope it doesn't take much of my time today. I just finished taking some pictures and they all came out great. I managed to read 50 pages of Arcana Academy, or I listened to 50 pages of Arcana Academy. I am on chapter, I think it is chapter 6. I'm really liking it. The magic based on tarot cards, it is very interesting, and there was a glossary towards the start of this book where it listed what kind of card holds what kind of magic. From the start, the relationship between our main characters, it is very strained, and it shows in the story and the way they talk to each other. And I'm really excited to see how the fake relationship kind of thing will work out as the story progresses. So I am going to continue listening to Arcana Academy. I think I am going to do the DIY first. Okay, before the light goes out, I want to do that first, and then I'm going to sit down and do my journal. Let's hope we shall achieve that by today. So now I'm going to take you along for the wallpaper and DIY thing. I need to figure out how I'm going to put my framed pictures up, because I don't have nails on the wall and I don't want to damage the walls that I have currently. So I might do some double-sided tape kind of a trick. Let me figure that out later. But first I need to apply the wallpaper, clean the wall, apply the wallpaper. So I'm going to do that first. I will take you guys along with me, and then we'll put the pictures up. Then we'll sit down and do our journal. Okay, come along. Hi guys, this is the wall I'm talking about. I have a very lonely framed picture up here, but this is very empty. As you can see, the wall here is filled with my kids' drawings and achievements, but they keep going back to the wall to draw on it. So I want to, help them overcome that habit, because they are growing up and I don't want them to write on the wall anymore, because they need to write on paper now. So I am going to do something here. I have plans to do wallpaper like till here, not the entire wall, because I don't have that much left with me after I did my living room wallpaper. So maybe till here I might do till here, and I would put picture frames up here. I think it would look nice. Let's get to cleaning the wall and getting the wallpaper on it. This is the wallpaper pattern I have. When I ordered this, I thought 4 rolls would be delivered, but I didn't know it was like twice the quantity. So I got 8 rolls delivered for this wallpaper, so I have like 4 left in it. I think after I finish this I can also do one more wall, but this is the pattern. And yeah, I just want to show you guys the pattern before I put it up on the wall. Guys, do you see the wallpaper? I think this looks very nice. So next step is to put up the framed posters that I got. I bought this one. Okay, I felt like I needed some color on this wall, and these look very pretty. So I'm going to open this one up and try to figure out a way to put these up without nails or double-sided tape. Wish me luck, guys. Okay, I have a slight idea of how I want to arrange my frames, but I just found this randomly when I was searching for double-sided tape. I think this is like a self-adhesive, like a stick-on something. I don't know how you call it, like this. I don't know. Can you guys see this? Can you guys see? I think you have to like do something. I don't know. I think you just peel the back off and then stick it on the wall, and it, you know, counts as a nail on the wall without you actually damaging the wall. I think I'm going to use this. How do I do this? Okay, so I think this is going to work. This has some leeway at the back, so it will get self-adjusted when I put it on the wall. I'm going to try with one first. If it doesn't work, then I'm going to think of something else. Guys, it is done. Do you guys see this? I'm so proud of how this turned out. I think this looks very good. I do have some more trinkets to add. I have some fake money plant. I think that's what they are called. I don't know if it is a money plant or something else, but I do have a fake creeper plant, which I would, I don't know, maybe put it on top. I do have a battery operated candle that I can stick right here, so it would be really nice. I have like this stick on shelf like thingy, like a very small like 2 by 3 inches slabs I have. So I'll put one down here and put a candle, a real candle or a fake candle on it. I think it would turn out very pretty. I am so happy with my purchase and the arrangement, and I am really happy with how the wallpaper turned out. This area, this room is very pretty. Now I can even like sit down and do some sit down videos with this background as well. This is very good. I do have a huge ass window right here, so it would be very nice during the daytime to have different filming locations for myself as well. Now I am feeling very grimy. I am so sweaty, so I'm going to go take a shower, get comfortable, and once the kids are down for the night, I will go back to my journaling and finish my February and March spreads as well. But with Arcana Academy, I am around 100 pages into that book, and I'm really liking it. It is slow paced. We don't have a lot of introduction to the characters as such, but we do understand where they are standing with each other and with the world as such. The magic system is very cool, and I'm loving learning more about the magic system more than I want to know about the characters. Maybe that would change as I read the book or listen to the audiobook, but the narration is absolutely stunning. I love the narration. The only qualm I have about this audiobook is it is very slow. Okay, I am listening to on twice the speed, but it's still slow for me. So I don't know, I would read physically faster. That is beside the point, but I'm really liking Arcana Academy, and once everything else is done, once dinner is done, once I'm fresh and done with the day, I would sit down with my journal and do that. When I do that, I'll take you guys along with me with a time lapse. Okay, I hope you guys like this, and I'll see you soon, I guess. Hey guys, it is Sunday today. I am currently 204 pages into Arcana Academy. I think it is chapter 24. I was, reading the physical book for quite some time, but now it is time for us to tackle our journal spreads. So I am going to pop in my headphones, listen to the audiobook for Arcana Academy, and finish all of my February and March reading spreads, and probably add all the book details from January, February and March so far, what I have read in March as well. So if time permits. Alright, I did manage to sketch out what I want my March spreads to look like. So this is what I have done so far. I hope you can see I think you guys can see the pencil sketch here. So I am really excited for all of my March spreads so far. I really like the design I've selected this time. So yeah, I am going to put you guys on a time lapse and work on my journal now. Okay, meet you guys later. Guys, I am so happy with how my March layout came out. This looks so pretty. I have been listening to the Arcana Academy audiobook for quite a while now. I'm on chapter 29. I'm almost done with chapter 29, and this book is very bingeable. Okay, I was reading the physical book and I was not very interested in what was going on with the story and the characters, but the minute I started listening to the audiobook, I was all in. Okay, this book is the perfect bingeable audiobook to listen to when you are doing other stuff. I think the magic lies in the narration and the audiobook more than the actual physical book, but that might be my opinion. But I am really liking Arcana Academy. This is a dark academia setting, and I'm loving the magic system in here. The tarot card magic, I'm not someone who is very familiar with the kind of tarot cards that are available, but every single thing I keep referring it to or comparing it to a deck of cards, playing cards. So it has been a fun time. I'm really having a fun time with the magic system basically, more than the actual main characters and what they are going through. So I don't know what that says about me, but this audiobook is amazing. I am going to continue listening to this audiobook while I input a lot of book details onto my journal, but I will not be filming that because my phone is running out of battery, so I will not be able to film a time lapse for you guys. But once I finish all the entries, I will show it to you guys, the finished product. Okay, I'll see you soon. Hey guys, it is the next day. Today is Monday. I can finally wrap this video up for this month's reset. Yesterday I did manage to finish adding all the details I wanted to add to my monthly spreads, and I just wanted to show my February spreads for you guys because I never showed them on camera because I did not do my spreads during my February reset video. So this is how my February spreads are looking. This is the front page. I love the letter style, and I did manage to fill out all of my schedule, and this is my art thread. For the TBR, I do have plans to put pictures on this side, so that page is blank, and this page is reserved for my 5-star reads. I want to do a Pinterest mood board kind of a thing where I did see someone do that, so I was really inspired by that. So I did have 2 5-star reads for the month of February, so I want to do that on this page. And for the February wrapped, I do have all the book covers added to my Canva template. I do have to print them out and paste them onto this page. So that's all for the monthly spreads, and then we go for our March spreads. For March as well, I did add all the TBR jar pics and everything else, the details to the pages so far what I have done. So that brings us to the end of our journal journey basically. So I'm going to stop all of my journal related things now, because if I want to do something else or add pictures or do something else like the collage that I mentioned, I will do it later when I have time to go out and print everything else. So that is out of the way. But now I am on page, where am I at? Where did I leave Arcana? Now with respect to Arcana Academy, I am on page 307. I'm more than halfway into this book. I'm loving tandem reading this book, okay? The audiobook is making me like this story and these characters better, and it is making me understand the magic system better as well. Listening to the audiobook, a lot of things stick to my brain somehow. I don't know how that is possible, but that is the case with Arcana Academy. I don't know if I would finish this by today because I don't want to drag this video out. So whenever I finish this, you guys would be listening to the wrap up or what I thought about it whenever I do the wrap up. That is where I am at with Arcana Academy. Now obviously it would not be a reset video if I do not unbox some mails for you guys and with you guys. So I do have a couple of mails here that I refused to open until I was on camera, okay? I received these books the past couple of weeks. Since I was sick, I just ignored them, but now that we are doing this reset video, I want to open them on camera with you guys, okay? So the first one, we are opening this first. I did cut open everything because it would be easier for me. So the first one is from Simon & Schuster. These are all publisher mails. They sent Hecate or Hecate, I don't know how to pronounce that, Hecate the Witch by Nikita Gill. The cover looks absolutely stunning. Just look at the gold foiling and the details here. Tell me you have seen a better looking cover than this, okay? The black, white, gold, grey, everything looks stunning in this book. Oh, this book is in a verse format. I did not expect that. Okay, this is the first book in the Goddesses of the Underworld trilogy, and a story is a powerful thing. Born into a world on fire, godling Hecate has never known safety. With her parents on the losing side of the war between the ruling titans and the new Olympian gods, She is taken by her mother Asteria to the underworld where Styx and Hades agree to raise her. Meanwhile, Asteria is pursued across the world by Zeus and Poseidon, and to escape their clutches transforms herself into an island in a stormy sea. This is a fantasy book. It has a gorgeous map and it is told in verses. So I'm really excited to see how this story is going to go. The cover is absolutely stunning. Okay, now the next, let's open. I don't know what is inside because I did not open this beforehand. I thought I did, but it slipped my mind, so I have not opened this yet. Okay, so the next one is Growing as a Leader by C.K. Venkatraman. This I would be reading and giving it to my partner because he likes to read non-fiction books. I cannot understand why, but he likes it, so I'm going to give this to him once I read it. Okay, I'm trying to understand what he likes and why he likes it. As the title mentions, it is a non-fiction that talks about growing as a leader, basically an inner journey. Okay, it is in today's complex and fast-changing world, leadership development demands more than strategies or management tips. It requires self-awareness, emotional intelligence, and growth mindset. I think he will love it. So yeah, this is book number 2. Now I do have a huge package from Penguin. The angels over at Penguin was kind enough to send a huge package to me. This is stunningly huge. Okay, we have 4 books in here. Let's see what they are. I received this like a week or week and a half back. I still haven't opened them yet because, as I said, I was sick. So the first 2 books are these ones. Okay, Killer Spirit and Perfect Cover. The cover looks absolutely stunning. I think this is a new series by the author Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I do have plans to read both Inheritance Games and Naturals series. I own all of them, so I am so excited to see what these books are all about. I think this is book 1, this is book 2. Okay, I'll read you guys the blurb of the book 1. Pretty popular and extremely dangerous. Meet the Squad, a mysterious invitation. When computer hacker and karate black belt Toby Klein moves to Bayport, cheerleading is the last thing on her to-do list. But after a mysterious note urges her to audition for the high school squad, she realizes that behind those pom-poms is a dangerous secret. A secret mission. The squad is the government's secret weapon. Elite spies hidden in plain sight, and they need Toby. There is a classified information leak in Bayport, and Toby has the skills to retrieve critical intel from the only person who has it. The most popular boy at school, an irresistible target. But evil lurks in Bayport, and Toby's recent glow-up has put a spotlight on her, and there is her inconvenient attraction to her mark, which might just get her killed. I am loving. This kind of gives me the vibes of, you know what, this book kind of reminds me of the old 1990s and 2000s Spy Kid movies where you go on a mission, infiltrate high schools and figure out what plot is plotting behind the scenes. So this kind of reminds me of that, and I'm feeling very nostalgic, guys. So I'm really excited to see how this book is going to be. And the next 2 books are Holy Island and Sycamore Gap. It's both of them are DZI Ryan mysteries. This is book 1 and this is book 2. Okay, I love these covers. These feel very old fashioned, like early 2000s and 1990s kind of a vibe, because the cover reminds me of them. I don't know why. It kind of reminds me of like the old Sidney Sheldon, Jeffrey Archer books. The same vibe, cover vibes. And this is book 1. Okay, let me read you guys the blurb for this book. On the spectacular Northumbrian island of Lindisfarne, a killer is hiding in plain sight. Forced to take leave from his duties as a homicide detective, Detective Chief Inspector Ryan seeks sanctuary on Holy Island, but just a few days before Christmas, he is thrust back into the murky world of murder when a young woman is found dead amongst the ancient ruins of the nearby prairie. When former local girl Dr. Anna Taylor arrives on the island as a police consultant, old memories swim to the surface as she confronts her difficult past. She and Ryan struggle to work together to hunt a deadly killer, while pagan rituals and island politics combine to muddy the waters of their investigations. Can they overcome their differences before the killer strikes again? I'm really excited to see how this book is going to be. And the font is also pretty good. I'm loving the actual cover. We have a map. Guys, we have a map. Oh my god, we have a map, guys. This is stunning. We have a map. We have a map here, guys. I love a book with a map. I think these are all the books she has written under the DCI Mystery Series. DCI Ryan Mystery Series. I am really excited to see how these two are going to be because I'm excited. This is technically book 2, but I don't think it's a continuous series. These are all the books I have received for over the past few weeks time from publishers, and my ever-growing TBR stack has 6 more books added to them. I think at this point I like to torture myself with a never-ending TBR. Okay guys, we have come to the end of this video, and I hope you guys really enjoyed what I did for this month's reset. I'm so happy with what I did, with the home decor, with my journal, with my reading, everything. I'm so happy with it. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell because you will be notified every time I post. I cannot wait to see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.